Hey, everybody, welcome. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. My name is Danny, and welcome to our webinar today, Fast, Flexible, and Flawless Lending, a better way to originate loans. My name is Danny Torbett, and I am the Analyst Relations Manager for Decisions. I manage the relationship between us and Gartner and Forrester and Everest, and I got some exciting news on the horizon. We were just invited to our very first Gartner Magic Quadrant, which is really exciting news for a small company. I'm also super excited to be joined today by Ali DeSantis from our solutions team and Veda from our pre-sales engineering team. We're going to be talking about a loan origination system accelerator that we put into the marketplace. But before we do that, let's dive into a little bit of housekeeping stuff here. Submerse, our deep dive live training event, February 24th through the 27th. It's online. We normally do them live and in person, but we got a lot of requests to offer it online. So actual hands-on training and experience with some of our crack training staff. Get your feet wet in the Decisions platform and start building right from the get-go. Our next webinar coming around February 27th. This is a really cool one. Like I said, this kind of falls into my purview. We'll be meeting with an analyst from the Everest group talking about agentic AI and driving digital transformation in enterprises, right on the verge of the release of our very first agentic product, our DocBot, which is going to be really cool. We're also taking the show on the road in February. We're going to be at Future Digital Finance Connect, February 24th through the 25th in New Orleans. And then we'll be at SAP Insider in Vegas at the Bellagio, 18th through the 20th of March. So be sure to check us out there. We have a lot of customers in that SAP space. As I mentioned earlier, Everest Group is one of the analysts that Decisions has been recognized by, and we were recently recognized as a major contender in their process orchestration product Peak Matrix Assessment. A lot of really, really big companies on here, so it's really great for us to get recognition from these analysts for the hard work that we do. I want to mention really quickly a free process mining offer that we actually started at InsurTech Connect a couple of months ago. We're extending this offer to all of our customers and prospects now to receive a complimentary process analysis with a visual breakdown of your processes and actionable insights for optimization. It's a professional services that we normally charge about $10,000 for. So if you're interested in taking a deep dive into an existing process, please reach out to us, pop it into the chat, or email mark.klein@decisions.com, our process mining guru. And actually, another plug for analyst relations. I mentioned that we were invited to a Gartner Magic Quadrant, and it is for process mining. So a really interesting part of the Decisions platform. So we're definitely going to have some Q&A at the end, but you don't have to wait. We love a spicy chat here at Decisions. We've got plenty of folks on from our team to answer questions for you and leave in real time. If you're thinking about automating a legacy system or a manual process inside of your business and want to learn more about how you can do that without being Steve Jobs, without having to go and get a master of computer science or hire a bunch of developers and build that completely visually without writing a single line of code, just pop it into the chat. Are you wondering about an integration to a system or a platform that you might have in your business? Please just pop that right into the chat, but we'll talk about it at the end too. Quick agenda overview. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Decisions No Code business process automation platform. And then I'm going to cover a little bit about a process that we've been going through over the past couple of months where we've been interviewing all of our customers, learning about their businesses, learning about how they're using the Decisions platform in their businesses, the use cases, and the value that they've derived from the platform. And today we're going to talk about, we've spoken to about 30 so far of our top lending customers and the things that we learned in those conversations. And the common theme that we found from those conversations was agility. And we'll talk about the 3 top barriers of agility when it comes to loan origination systems. And then finally, Ali and Veda will demonstrate the accelerator that we've built around loan origination systems that you could take to customize to your business so you don't have to start from scratch when you think about loan origination systems. So let me tell you a little bit about the Decisions platform. Decisions is a no-code business automation tool that allows business users and professional developers alike to automate business processes without writing a single line of code. These are the 5 pillars of automation that you get in the Decisions platform. And the first is a rules engine, a system that allows users to define, manage, and execute business rules. It enables businesses to keep logic consistent and centralized. It also comes with an integration layer to weave a connection between all of your apps and systems, breaking down silos and ensuring that data flows smoothly, accurately, and in real time. It also comes with a workflow manager to facilitate the creation, management, and execution of business workflows, allowing tasks to move from one step to another based on a predefined criteria. As I mentioned before, process mining is also a part of the platform. This examines businesses' processes based on event logs and helps in discovering process patterns, identifying bottlenecks, and suggesting improvements. And then finally, an interface designer to offer an intuitive and efficient experience to your users and customers without having to know any code. Let's talk about the 3 use cases where Decisions fits perfectly. The first one is that pure business rules or decisioning application. Excuse me. Our rules engine gives you a place to centralize business logic and then expose that business logic to business users, not Steve Jobs, to edit and maintain using our graphical design tools. It gets the logic out of stored procedures, web pages, or custom code, and puts it in a location where it can be easily changed and maintained without diving into the code. It's enterprise class and runs millions of transactions a day across thousands of rules in things like medical claims processing, insurance underwriting, mortgage processing. For example, Roche Genentech, we're formatting and enhancing clinical lab trial data across all of their global trials, leveraging the Decisions rules engine. The next use case is what we call extend and expand, and I think it really plays well when we're talking about legacy loan origination systems. It's really common when we work with a customer, they already have some out of the box major projects that need to be a part of their automation solution. This could be CRM systems, ERP systems, databases, loan origination systems, or other products that are built to handle a part of the process. Decisions is designed to integrate with these existing out-of-the-box solutions and then automate the special processes that these systems just don't do well. Things like human-in-the-loop approval processes. To do this, we have several ways to integrate with your existing system landscape. We have several out-of-the-box integrations. You can see some of them listed here, and you'll probably see some more during the demo. But most importantly, we can connect to anything with an open API, and most modern systems have that. If you have a specific system that you're wondering about, like I said, just pop it into the chat and we'll answer that for you in live time. Finally, we often act as an orchestration layer between different applications. If you have several different applications that have users and data in, you can use Decisions as kind of a middleware to bring data in from one application to trigger an activity in another, or populate a result in an outcome in yet another. And our most common use case is to act as an orchestration layer between various software applications or services and engage end users in workflows that cross those application boundaries. For instance, Integrity Life uses Decisions to integrate their CRM system with their policy administration system and their accounting systems. Then they build their claim processing systems completely on Decisions. So I'll make one last final plug. If any of that stuff was interesting to you, you want to learn more about the Decisions no-code platform, please reach out to us, just pop it into chat, or you can reach out to us via email at sales@decisions.com. Thanks for listening to the salesy part. We've got to do it every time. Now let's talk about what we learned from our lending customers through this process that we've been going through. We've been interviewing our customers at a really deep level, learning about their businesses and the use cases where they're using Decisions. And we have a lot of lending customers, and we've spoken to about 30 of them so far. and a third of their of our use cases overall are in lending. So what we found is that really agility is paramount, right? Everyone wants to achieve more speed, more flexibility, and efficiency in their area of focus while minimizing disruption to existing systems. What does that get you? Probably improved margin, higher closing rates, a smoother operating business, doing more loans, doing better loans. Pretty common theme that agility is really the key. And out of the group of customers that we spoke to, we found two camps. One camp that already uses a legacy loan origination system. There's a bunch of popular ones out there. I'm sure you've heard of them. The challenges are the same between the two camps. The other camp are people that the lending that they do is so specialized that they've built their own custom loan origination systems. The common theme we hear from both of them is because there's so much competition in lending now, and all sorts of new data sources that are being incorporated into lending models, and with a bunch of them listed here. The challenge is being, again, with agility in people with legacy loan origination systems, connecting all these different data sources and then using that data in lending models becomes kind of cumbersome in those systems. And then in people that have built loan origination systems, it's another development project to incorporate those. So super long software development lifecycle times. So the commitments, or excuse me, the barriers to increasing agility, one that I just mentioned, right? That software development lifecycle is super slow. So if you have an existing legacy LOS, you're probably looking, and you want to incorporate a bunch of new data or make super fast changes to your lending models, you're probably going to end up spending a lot of money on consultants or custom development. If you built your own LOS system, you're looking at an additional software development project. Nobody wants that, right? I've already alluded to this one too. Problem number two, packaged software data model or rule set doesn't fit the specialization in need. Now, legacy loan origination systems usually have modules. There's a mortgage one, there's a commercial one, there's a lending one, there's an auto one, there's ones for this, one for that. But if the need doesn't fit those modules or it doesn't provide the level of customization, that slows down that agility, right? And again, the same thing for a custom development project, right? You're looking at kind of an unknown quantity of continual software development lifecycle to be able to meet the speed of the lending business today. And the third problem that we heard from them, the barrier to agility, is that with risk profiles across different businesses and a new administration coming in just recently, there's a lot of uncertainty about compliance and regulatory regimes that lenders will have to face. And we expect that environment to change really rapidly. So again, that agility becomes of paramount importance. So just again, a really quick recap. Software development life cycles are slow. That is the same for people that are working with legacy loan origination systems and for people that have custom built their own legacy origination systems in a technology like .NET or some other traditional programming language. The packaged software in the market today doesn't meet the specialized needs of an ever-changing market. So outside of traditional lending, if you're talking about buy here, payday loans, all of the different products that are now becoming available, packaged software of those traditional loan origination systems doesn't fit very well. And then the uncertainty of the regulatory and compliance regimes and the speed with which lending models are changing. So I'm really happy to share those results with you. And we're going to actually probably write something up on this. It'll be available on the website soon as well. So Allie, everybody, thanks so much for being patient while I talk about decisions and about the things that we learned. Let's talk about what you guys have built in the way of a loan origination accelerator. And what's the point of the accelerator?
Yeah, thanks, Danny. Thanks for having us. So I lead the solutions engineering team. And as you've mentioned and talked about, our focus is really adding value to the decisions platform. So for our customers, we want to offer the community ready to go projects because the agility is the key there.
Mhm.
Being able to get their use case into production faster. And even though you may have the decisions developers on your team, or you may do a PS engagement, that still takes time to get your vision into production. And my team really focuses on delivering accelerators to the App Store, which for those of you that have the platform, you're familiar with, you can go and visit the App Store and find a bunch of pre-built projects. Well, those projects that you'll find there are what my team has built for you. And really all of those projects have the same goal in mind. Now they may fit a specific industry or a specific use case. They may just be a utility flow that sometimes can be challenging or has to be repeatable in every project. Um, but regardless of what you're looking for, anything that you find there has the goal of making you more agile with your development and giving you something that you can get right off the ground running with. They're end-to-end solutions. Some of them are a little bit smaller, like I said, just utility flows,
Mhm.
but they're all with the same goal. We want to make sure that when you're developing, you're able to get that into production faster. You're able to use it as an example if maybe you're unsure of how to build something, because everything comes with documentation as well.
That's
Um,
so cool. I think one of the things that I really like is that while we're getting ready to take a look at one of the more fully built out end-to-end solutions, like you
mhm,
said, those micro ones that are in there are tremendously valuable. As I think about like the dynamic questionnaire accelerator, you think
mhm.
about like all the different automations and different applications that are in your business, having that one just being able to plug it in and just change a couple of variables instead of writing it from scratch. Tremendous help. Very cool.
Yeah, like you were talking about with legacy systems, and one of the challenges and how we try to architect all of our projects is thinking about things dynamically. Like how can the logic be changed quickly and rapidly in order to meet whatever demand you have or whatever customization your business has, and how can we make that as a package solution, but still be customizable enough that anybody can pick it up and use it. So that's really what we focus on. And that's what the loan origination system that we put into the App Store. Really, we want to show our customers that, hey, this is what you can do in decisions, that you can build
Mhm.
out a full platform of loan origination. And then also look how easy it is to customize the rules. I know you mentioned earlier
Mhm.
about different data sources and how you can add those into your loan origination system to be able to set whatever rules you want to lend by. Um, and adjust those as you learn, as clients change, as the economy changes, whatever those things may
Yeah.
be, for your ability to go in and quickly make those changes so that you're successful. Um, and so the loan origination is a perfect fit. I know you said that, we were building it and it was a long time coming. We didn't know necessarily what we were going to do with the loan origination system, but we wanted to get it out there. And so the App Store was a good fit, so that people can take a look at it and either use it as is or build onto it, consult us for customization on it. It has documentation as well. So yeah.
How
Um,
much does it cost?
It has no cost to our decision users, so it is free.
Yes. Might not be forever.
Might not be
But
forever. Nope,
you
that
might
is for
want to check it
sure.
out, right? That's so great. I think, Decisions is such a powerful and flexible platform that I think a lot of people try to wrap their brains around it. Getting started seems to be it can seem intimidating, but having
Mhm.
these as kind of kickstarters to get you rolling in your digital transformation or automation journey is really amazing stuff. Veda, would you be so kind as to share this loan origination system accelerator with us?
Of
I can see your
course.
screen. Good job.
Great. Thank you. So these are the different apps. As Ellie mentioned, this is where you can go and install the different apps based on what you need. Now, what we've done with this loan origination, what I'm going to walk you through is we allowed the streamline of the process to make it easier for the borrower and the lender. So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to start with submitting the new application and how the process is automated. And then I'll show you as well how the different settings and configurations can be easily managed with the pre-built dashboards that we have. So we're going to start with submitting a new application. And this is a very easy to understand process. And everything we have some, all the drop downs and everything that the borrower will need to actually go with. So we go into the different steps. And since I'm a returning customer, all the information that more important or less so to change along the time are going to be saved for me. So this is what you see over here as well. And then I'll keep on with the different information that I need to fill. Coming to the next step, these are my information and everything that I provided previously, along with my name and everything else. So coming in here, if it's just me or there's a co-borrower, if we go with the co-borrower as well, it makes it very easy to click on the next step and then collect the co-borrower's information. Now, once I'm done, and because I'm returning, it tells me, okay, you have already an account. If I didn't have an account, what we've done over here is we allow the new customer, if any, to create their own username and password so they can keep track of the process. Now that the claim is or the application is submitted, I can go in here, confirm the rates, or we allow to confirm the rates through the email. So they would receive the email to go ahead and confirm the rates based on what they submitted. And again, if they choose to do that through their email, they will be prompted to actually log into their dashboard as well. And this is what we're seeing over here. So we go with the next step. If I want to make any changes, I can do it over here. Otherwise, I'll submit the loan application. Yet within each application as well, we can easily ask for what kind of documents that we want. So we'll go with the information over here. I'm gonna go ahead and submit these from this window, and then the ID, and then I'm done. So once I do that, what you get to see is I know now I have all these updated within the application process. Now that's done, I start with my risk officer or different officers. They come into their dashboard and they get to see every single application. And they can easily click on the application and they can go into all the applicant details and the loan details as well, onto what happened, what kind of documents they have, and what rules so far run to get us to receive and review this application. So for the first one, we've got the knockout rule, and this is the only rule that I chose to go with today, and I'll show you later on how you can change these as well. And then now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and approve it. So once I approve, if I'll give it a quick refresh, you will get to see that my credit score and the other score that we're running, which is another part of the rules, run and provided me that an underwriter needs to look at this application and either ask for more information or just approve it. So this is what we've done, and we created an underwriter task in this case. And when an underwriter comes to a dashboard, this is what they see. They've got all the tasks that they claim to work on, or everybody get an open task over here. And once I claim this task, it will no longer be available to another underwriter because now it's mine and I can work it out. So if the same goes, I can go into that. I have the different actions that I can work on, or actually I can proceed with the loan application. I can have the same, all the information, and then I'll go ahead again and approve it. So what we've done over here, keep seeing these pop-ups, is once I approve the loan, what I've done is I sent the borrower now, the application is approved. What I need from you is, would you like to actually accept or deny the offer? And easily from here, they can come in, accept or deny, and then submit. And once they do that, if we go back to their initial or our initial page, we get to see now that it went into, actually, if I'll go to the underwriter now will need to upload the contract. This is the process, all streamlined, automated based on the actions taken and how we proceed with it. Again, I'll upload the contract, and now once I do that, I will send it for the borrower to actually sign. And these, we have couple of different integrations with either DocuSign, Experian, and so on. These are as well all available modules within our platform that you can install and configure. So now if we look at the contract quickly over here, we'll agree to DocuSign. And then this is the contract with all the information. We'll submit the signature. And then finish the process. So now what we did over here, once we sign or the borrower signs, what we've done is within the application, we build a scheduled job that runs every hour on the hour to update to get the signature, who signed, who did not sign, so we have a better view of what's going on with the entire platform and the process. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run this one manually just to show you how everything is done. So once this one is done and you get to see it's already given me, we come back to the application and we get to see that it was closed and approved. This process is from the borrower and the lender view and how they can easily see things. Now, the cool part of it is how can you change the different settings without the need to going to the back end and figure out what is it that I need to do within this application. And this is where this dashboard or settings wizard come. As you get to see, we've got these are the different integrations that I mentioned with all the information that you actually need to just input in here and start with it. The same goes with any permissions, any different rules and roles for your users. You can easily come in here, either remove people or accounts or create new ones, and easily just click on what are the permissions that will be given to them, and that's all you need to do. Now, the other part of it is how do we manage those rules? And these are as well different dashboards that we built that you can easily just come in here, edit a rule, and move on with it. And before I show you that, these are the knockout rules that we have so far. And as I mentioned earlier, this is the only rule that I chose to run with today. But we can easily come in here, create a new knockout rule set if I wish to, or I can create a rule that any type, all I have to do is the name, the rule type, and what is the category will go under knockout and scoreboard. And if I do that, it will show on the list over here. And the cool part of it is I can edit any of these. I can copy and just make small changes if I need to. And if I wish to update or edit my knockout rule set and which ones do I choose, I can just click in here. Those what I want from the list that I have.
Turn them off, turn them on.
Exactly, absolutely. So if I refresh it, you get to see that now I have these. So every time now I process or I submit a new application, these are the knockout rules that will run before the next ones. And the same logic applies to the second set of rules that we have, which are the scorecard rules. It's very similar to the approach, yet over here we chose to go with 2 of them, and we have another bigger list of these. And the same way, you can easily edit, we can easily add to them. And the tiny change is these have weights. So what do I choose? Which one weighs more within my process? And you can easily create any of these and manage these to what fits your needs. So basically, this is what I wanted to show you how easy it is, all from dashboards. You can, once you have the app configured, you can just manage everything you need to fit your process.
That's amazing. That really great work. A couple of questions. So the dashboards, for instance, can they be customized to use whatever KPIs are relevant to someone's business, or?
Of course, everything can be customized to what you need. We're using it as we installed it if you want, but any part of it can be customizable to what you need, of course.
Yeah, so you can take this and build your own loan origination system from it. You can skin it to look the way you want. You can highlight the data that's most important to your underwriters and your loan managers and everyone in your business with a customized permissioned view that only gives them access to the things that they need, right? Fully built out that you could take and customize and start writing loans with. Great work, Veda. Really, really cool. I think one of the other things that I think of too is maybe, or another question, really, how many hours of coding did this take?
0 hours of coding. It's all
Because
drag
there's
and drop.
no code,
Exactly.
right? So changing these KPI tiles at the top of this
Mhm.
dashboard, for instance, you're not crushing, there's no typing. You're
No,
dragging and dropping, right? From a toolbox of over 5,000 custom code steps that we've built for you. We've taken all of that and just stripped it away so you can build quickly.
absolutely.
Really, really cool. Ali and Veda, thank you so much for joining us today. That is amazing work. And I really encourage everyone to take a look at the accelerators page and get it while it's hot before we start charging for it. That is a great product. Can everybody see my screen now? I did the switch. I always get weird with the transitions. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Hey,
So what's
Danny,
next?
Danny,
Reach out.
can I do a quick plug real quick since we were
100%. Yeah.
we're talking about get it while it's hot. I just wanted to let anybody know that is joining us today that if you don't have a decisions platform and you're considering and you're just doing some shopping around and wanted to see what we had to offer, we also have a public view on the marketplace where anybody, you don't have to be a decisions platform owner, can go and browse all of the accelerators and all of the projects, get some background information, look at the documentation. That is all available public facing. So that's at marketplace@decisions.com.
Very cool. I'm glad you said that. So look, if any or all of this was interesting to you, reach out to us at sales@decisions.com, pop your name into the chat, sit down and spend some time with Veda or Ali or one of our other great engineers and see if the Decisions No Code automation platform is a great fit for your business. Be sure to join us on February 27th as I sit down with one of the analysts from the Everest Group, and we talk about agentic AI and driving digital transformation in enterprises right on the precipice of the release of our DocBot, our first stab at agentic AI. And we will be on the road February 24th through the 25th at Future Digital Finance Connect in New Orleans and at SAP Insider at the Bellagio in Vegas, March 18th through the 20th. Again, thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Have a great day.